So went out this morning. Track was a lot colder, so was the ambient. And the tire actually showed signs of cold tearing because we didn't change the pressure from yesterday. So now with the track approaching 110, ambient up in the low 90s, we should be able to get rid of that cold tear. And in getting rid of that, get some traction back into the tire. 12 minutes, that's enough for a couple of laps, I don't need much more than that. And then we'll see how the tire wear looks once I get back in. We'll take some more notes. Tires were on temperature, absolutely on the cold side. Surprisingly though, the front was not too cold, but the rear definitely was compared to yesterday. So on this 5-mile configuration day, we'll spend a lot of time on the side of the tire on the west side of the course, and that generates a lot of stress, as you will see when we get over there on the carcass. I think that's why we got the cold tearing, because the pressures were set from yesterday. 29 front, and I believe that's accurate. 29 front, 31.5 rear. That is correct. Alright, so out lap, obviously nice and steady, even though the track's nice and toasty. No surprises. Get the tires nice and hot. 5 miles should absolutely be enough. And we're out with the slower group, so we'll be very careful here, very respectful of the people that were around. And we'll make passes as we can, as long as they're nice and clean. Now the fun starts. And there are different reference patches on the track, so probably should make another video for here. The sealer patches are very different. But some of the reference points are still the same, the foam pole, etc, etc. Ooh, that's a lot of traffic. Shouldn't be too hard to get through later. All new sealer around this corner. New sealer approaching this corner as well. Looks in very nice condition here on the west side. So as we get 3/4 of the way through the lap, the tires should be nice and toasty now. And being a street tire, I'm sure the RS10, just like the S20, will heat up pretty quickly. Quite the traffic jam. Yeah, we'll have to get through this pretty quick. Otherwise we won't be able to get any heat in the tires at all. Not really sure what's going on here. Some people with their hands up in the middle of the track. Interesting. I don't know. Probably just be going through the hot pit to get out of the traffic. Well, that wasn't too bad. Got through that pretty quick. So now we should be able to get a little more pace going. 7 minutes. I love the way these tires roll from edge to edge. front feels absolutely great. For all the testing yesterday, lots and lots of feel on the front end. Lots of it. Makes it feel really, really secure. Gorgeous on that front tire. Really good job on that. I didn't change the geometry on the back of the bike though. And with the hot tearing we got yesterday, I need to fix that first. So the weight bias on the back will overheat the tire as well. So you've got to be careful with that. Pressure-wise, we should be in a much better shape than we were. 10 miles will definitely be plenty of time to get a fresh read on the tire. Nice and steady. Want to try and keep the heat in the tires as much as I can before we get back to the hot pit. Be able to keep it going, relatively speaking. Oops. Wasn't expecting that rider to come out quite that far. That's okay. See what we've got on the tires now in terms of pressure and temperature with a much hotter track. Get in fairly quickly. And that will conclude our second video session. Once with the scrubbing and once today on the let's see what we've got and get that data tracked, and then we'll get out one more time before lunch with a little more pace and see what we get for wear after that fact.